Yo, welcome back to another episode. And in this, as you can already tell from the thumbnail, I'm about to give you another inside look at a high school that I just got done speaking to this morning. So inspirational. The word has to be put out. The word has to be, fed through these kids' ears because the world is super crazy right now. So I'm all about giving back, all about giving a message, all about giving that inspiration. So if you want to see that, you want to hear the message, go ahead and stand by after this. Of course. Okay, of course. So one, I want to say I appreciate the opportunity. What's going on, Jason?
Hey, what's going on, baby?
Yeah. So one, I want to say thank you, Jason. Thank you to your class for letting me attend and really speak to y'all. But, I wanted to get up close and personal because one, I seen that it was a real need for individuals, young adults that need to have a role model in their life. And I think that I could be the one for that. But more importantly, I wanted to give my side of the story, show y'all where I came from and show y'all where I'm at currently and show y'all where I'm going, but not just to do that for myself. I want to really show y'all that you can do it as well. And if you don't believe me, trust me, Jason Berry is a person right there that I grew up with my whole life, and he can vouch for me. So if y'all got any questions after this, I want to make sure that y'all ask me, but you can also validate anything that I say through him as well. But more about who I am. I'm from Mansfield, Ohio, born and raised. Man, I've been all over the world. I joined the Navy as a 25-year-old with the family. I was able to see cities like Dubai. I was seeing even the poorest cities in India. But I grew up in Mansfield, Ohio, as I said, really underprivileged. Like, some people talk about poverty. Honestly, I believe that we was under poverty. But at that time, I didn't really understand what poverty meant. I didn't understand what being poor meant. The only thing that I did know is that I wanted to ascend up out of that level. I wanted to get to a position in a level in my life where I was secure and I can actually take care of a family and enjoy it. Now, has anybody ever been to Ohio? Anybody ever heard of Mansfield, Ohio? Probably not, right? No, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is this. That area is not the best area. So I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth, which gave me the ability to see different things. I had to grind, I had to work, and I had to put myself in this position. So I want to ask y'all, what are y'all goals? Do y'all have any goals in this world? Y'all have any goals that y'all have in the next couple of months? Raise your hand if you got goals. Okay, cool. So listen, what I want to do today is I want to show you how to be able to accomplish those goals and do it effectively. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to take you years to get to your goals. I'm not saying that you're not going to have to work for it. But if you're willing to hear what I got to say today, it's going to help you to get to your goals a lot faster because now you have somebody that's been down the road and actually done that. Yo, so look, I'm going to be upfront and honest with y'all. I know a lot of y'all probably are right now like, man, it's just another guy trying to inspire us. Man, I done been through it all. I done seen it all. What I want y'all to know is this. I have seen it. I've been through the different, paths in life. I've seen people who are rich. I've seen people who are poor. But what I want to let you know right now is that if you open up your mindset today and you listen to the things that I'm about to tell you, it's going to really propel you to go to the next level. Now, let me see a show of hands again. Are y'all ready to learn this and go to the next level? Or do y'all want to continue down the same path y'all doing right now? Let me see. Y'all ready? All right, let's go. So listen, the first thing I want you to write down is desire. Desire. D-E-S-I-R-E. Desire. Now, the reason why this is number one is because, again, let me ask y'all, would y'all go to a plane, would y'all go to an airport, right? Board the plane and not have a final destination of where you're going? Would y'all do that? That wouldn't make no sense, right? So what I want you to do right now is this. Most of the people who are waking up today, they have no destination of where they want to go in their life. Right now, if you write down the desires that you want, that is the first step because now you have a clear direction of where you want to go. So, desire. This is important. As I said, desire, man. So think about this. You have to have a final destination of where you want to go in your life. Because if you don't, you're just going to be aimlessly roaming around with no direction. You have to know exactly what you want. After you write this down, it has to be in your conscious mind, literally looking at it every single day. Because think about this: most of the people that we know around us, we're influenced by what we see, right? We listen to the rap, we look at the music videos, and we want that. But in order to really achieve it, we gotta write it down, look at it, and become exactly what we just wrote down. Because think about this: most of the people that we know around us, we're influenced by what we see, right? We listen to the rap, we look at the music videos, and we want that. But in order to really achieve it, we gotta write it down, look at it, and become exactly what we just wrote down. All right, y'all got that? So number one, desire. Know exactly what you want out of life. You have to ask for it, and you have to achieve it. Ready? So listen, number two. Write this down. It's called close relationships. Close relationships. Now think about this. You are the sum total of the 5 closest people around you. So if you look at your circle and you look at your friends, the individuals that's around you, I need you to really observe and see who they are, because you may not know it, but you are exactly the result of the people that are around you. So if you got friends around you that's literally not doing nothing with their life, guess what you're going to get out of your life? And a lot of y'all can agree with that, right? Because y'all might have friends who went on to prison. Y'all might have friends who literally are dead, who have died. But understand this: if you continue in that same proximity as these individuals, that's exactly what you're going to get. So I want to ask y'all, are y'all around people right now that y'all feel like are over influencing y'all, that may be going in a bad direction? Raise your hand. Do y'all feel that way? Now, okay, some of y'all might not feel that way, but this is the thing. You may think that you just having a great time and these individuals have your best effort at hand, but it's not the case a lot of times. Most of the time, the people and our friends, and even our family, can really bring us down and not put us in a positive direction. But what I want you to do is this: focus in on a group of individuals who do have the same goals as you, who do have the mindset of, man, I want to get out of this city that I'm in right now, and I want to be able to go to the military. Or I want to be able to get out of this city and find a job where I can live comfortably and desire it. But you have to know exactly what you want. Y'all feeling me right now? Some of y'all like, man, look, man. But I want you to know this: if you want to change your life, if you want more out of your life, you got to move in the direction that I'm telling you. Because again, I've been there, I've seen it, and I've seen other people not be able to achieve exactly what they've been able to achieve. Hey, my bro, what's your name again? I see you holding your hand up.
Oh, Tyrese.
Tyrese, what's going on, man? Go ahead. You got a question?
Can you choose how many years you want to do in the service?
So, yeah, you can. But it's like this: if you're not willing to work for the first contract, you got to be a contract killer. You got to go into that contract and be able to work it out to where you can be able to afford 4 more years. Because right now, I'm going to ask you, how's your performance in school? Say it again.
I don't know. I'm gonna say it's all right.
Be honest with yourself. It's an open conversation. What do you think?
I mean, I'm doing okay. I have slipped up some days, might not.
We all do. We all do. But the fact that you're aware of that, now you can change it. But let me ask you, do you think if you were just okay in the military that it'd be okay? That you could continue to stay in as long as you want?
No.
With the same performance that you got right now? So now you just made yourself aware that you got to improve. So if you want to be able to improve to be satisfactory, just satisfactory in the military, you need to start right now. What grade are you in?
11.
You got another year, right? You about to kill this year. It's about to go into a next year. By the time you finish this year and you use these principles that I'm telling you right now, you're going to be ready for it. You got me? All right, cool.
Yeah.
So listen, again, know what you want and understand that the people that you are around is going to affect your growth, okay? Number 3 is my favorite, and it's called thinking big. Write this down, thinking big. Go ahead and write this down. All right. As I just told y'all, you are what you think about. That's as simple and easy. You are what you think about. So if you're thinking with what you can physically see around you and what you can physically touch, that's your limitation. How you think higher and think bigger is what you can have to come. Now, let me ask y'all, and I know y'all probably know who this is, but y'all know who Walt Disney is, right? He said no. Listen, you know who Walt Disney is. Walt Disney has created all the Disney theme parks, all the Disney TV shows. I know you grew up probably watching Proud Family, right? Or that's out of your generation. Anyway, listen, this is what Walt Disney said. He said, your imagination is just a preview of what is to come for you. So think about this. If you're imagining things that are not conducive to your success, you're only going to get that limited amount. So you have to think about exactly what you want. But now, this can be used in both ways, good and bad. You got to realize this. If you're thinking about bad, negative stuff all day, that's only what you're going to achieve. But think about if you was to tune your mind into new thoughts and to think about exactly what you want on a higher level than where you're at now, that's what you're going to achieve. I want y'all to realize this. You have to think about exactly what you want. So if you want to be a top performing rap artist in the nation, you have to think like that. You can't think, oh, I'm not selling high albums. No, you have to think, man, I'm always going to sell high albums. You got to think abundance. You can't think lack. Now, again, I know a lot of y'all have probably grown up in situations where it ain't been much. I know y'all probably don't got a lot of resources around you. I know y'all probably have individuals who don't love you, and that's life, and I realize this. But if you allow other people to think for you, that's exactly what you're going to get. You have to think with your mind. And y'all probably thinking like, man, I'm just another regular guy out here. There's thousands of people, millions of kids like me all around the nation. But I'm trying to tell you this. You have the same ability as people who are multimillionaires and billionaires. The only difference is that they're aware of what they think of. I really hope y'all get this. If you change your thoughts to think about exactly what you want and to think bigger, listen, again, I'm from whenever y'all get home, I'm from 210 Harker Street, Mansfield, Ohio. I'm literally telling y'all this. I grew up without electricity upstairs in my house. I'm talking about no carpet. I'm talking about a single parent mother who had to raise 5 kids on one job. And I'm only born in 1990. Y'all probably think I'm old, but I'm not. So this is early 2000s. I grew up like this. I didn't grow up with a lot of things. I didn't grow up with pretty much anything. What I'm telling y'all now is that I live in Southern California with a wife and 3 kids, and in a house that I enjoy, in an environment that I enjoy, in a career that I'm getting ready to explode, all right? So what I'm telling y'all is the way that I thought has propelled me here. Are y'all ready to go to the next level? Raise your hand if you're ready to go. Are y'all ready to think higher? Are y'all ready to think more? Because I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this right now. If you want more, use these principles and start imagining the life that you want. Start thinking about the objects that you want. When you do this, you're going to start to feel it. You're going to start to see the world around you changing. You're going to see everything changing. Go ahead, my brother with his hands up. I like him, man. He got a lot of questions.
Just another question about the surgery. Do you get paid once you come out, once you're done with your years, or no?
Man, we're going to talk about that because there's definitely different ways for you to get paid and be able to, like I say, finesse the system, but in a good way. All right, we're not finessing for the bad way. But I want to speak with you after this since you definitely interested in this service. But I'm going to tell you this, man. In order for you to really get to the service, you got to change right now. Are you ready to change right now? Are you really ready? So what I said is, let me ask you this. What do you really want out of life?
I want to be where I can pay my mama good, but she ain't got to that. Where she ain't got to do it.
Hey, everybody clap him up real quick. Go ahead, clap it up. Because that's thinking bigger. You thinking more, right? How you get your mom out of the poverty or the position that she's in right now is to really use your mindset to start thinking about things that can pay for those bills, right? But not in a bad way. You got to think about things that's legit. You got to think about how you can use your skills to create that income for you. Let me ask you, what kind of skills you got, man?
What type of skills are you talking about?
What type of skills you got? Skills mean anything. What type of skills you got?
I'm gonna say cooking, yeah.
Yeah,
I got little skills.
you got good cooking skills, huh?
Yeah, I learned this from my mama. Basketball, football, I'm not too good at it, but to say for myself, I can say I'm good. It's just I need to work on some stuff.
Again, you aware of exactly what you need to do. The fact that you have to push to get there is the only thing. That leads me to my next subject. Now, you have to set goals. Now, so number what we got? Number 4 right now. Setting goals. Put this down. Setting goals. Now, as I said, my man, he said he's a great cook. He said he do have different skills when it comes to basketball and football, but he understands that he's aware that he has to work on that. Now, in order for you to focus on exactly what you need to be better at, you have to write the goals down. Now, you have to break it down into weekly, monthly, and yearly goals. So what do you want to do weekly that's going to help you to improve to become a better cook? What are you going to do right now every single week that you can use to improve to become a better student? For that way, when you get out, you can be able to go and do the things that you want. I'm not even talking about school or going to college. If you want to become a multimillionaire right now, I want y'all to know that this is probably the easiest time because we have so much technology around us. You just have to use the information that's around you to get there. Again, it goes back to thinking higher. But what can you do on a weekly basis to get you to the next step? So let's think about it. Let's shout it out. If you want to get better grades, that means you have to wake up every single day, get ready for school, and go and focus. But then after that, go home and read a chapter a day. Go home and read a chapter a day. Let's be honest. Like, how many of us like reading? Raise your hand if y'all like reading. And I'm going to be real with y'all. When I was at y'all stage, I hated reading. You couldn't ask me to read a book. You couldn't give me $20 to read a chapter. But this is the thing. If you can realize that reading is going to fill your head with knowledge to move you to your goals, why not spend 15 minutes a day? So that could be a goal for you to get better. 15 minutes a day of just reading instead of scrolling on Instagram to see what the hotties is talking about, see what the other fellas is talking about. Let's get it. 15 minutes a day, and you can put yourself in a position to take care of your mom goals. Think about this, young bro. If you was to read 15 minutes a day on how to improve your financial situation, what would that do for you in the next year? That can give you the knowledge to put your mom in a new position, right? Right or wrong? Just 15 minutes. So a goal, right? I want y'all to all write that down today. 15 minutes a day, even though it's going to suck, find a book that's going to put you in a new position. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all do this, this is coming from a person that has gone and seen a lot of things in the world right now. I want you to hear this. If you set goals weekly, monthly, and yearly, it's going to, and when you look up, the next year, you're going to be like, man, that dude that was talking to us on the computer last year was right. All I did was set goals, and I was determined, okay? You got to be determined. Let's go. You got your hand up? You got a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can you repeat the setting goals thing?
Yeah, so setting goals. What I want you to do is this. You set goals for the week. You set goals for the month. You set goals for the year. Your first goal for every single week should be read 15 minutes a day. Read 15 minutes a day. For every month, you can say, listen, I want to be able to read one book that's going to help me to get to the position that I need to get into. And then for the year, you can write, again, this doesn't have to just be reading. This can be whatever is conducive to help you to go to the next level, okay? So, y'all got that? All right, so listen, let's go to the next step here. And it's called, it's persistence, or you can just say hard work. Persistence and hard work. Now, the thing with this is this. Persistence is the #1 principle that has helped individuals all over the world and throughout history to get to their goals. Listen, when it comes to persistence, I need y'all to realize this, right? Persistence is the #1 principle that's going to help to propel you to your goals. So everybody's heard of Edison, right? He created the light bulb. Did y'all know that it took this man 1,000 tries to create something that has been a worldwide phenomenon and has illuminated the world? 1,000 tries. Most of us quit on the first try. Let's be honest. How many of us quit on the first or second try on something that we really like? Raise your hands. I know y'all have. And if y'all don't, yeah, see, we all have. We all have. But think about this. If you was to try something 1,000 times and you didn't quit, but yet you understand that even after your death, it's going to continue for generations. Think about what you could do. Think about this. Don't quit. If it's something that you really like and you want to pursue it, you have to dig in and you have to work hard. I love Floyd Mayweather because he always says hard work and dedication. Hard work and dedication. 2 simple words, but very difficult in order to sustain. But think about this. If your mantra was hard work and dedication, you could be 50-0 or whatever you design to be. If your mantra was hard work, persistence, and dedication, you could literally become exactly what you want. If y'all use these principles and use these different things that I'm telling you, you're going to see that everything that you imagine and things that you think about is going to come to you. I promise you. In due time, it's all going to come. So we realize this: persistence and hard work. Y'all got that? Persistence and hard work. All right, now the last thing is faith. Faith. And I realize this could be a touching subject for a lot of people because, you know, we're in times right now where it's really hard to have faith. You know, we see people getting killed all over the United States, right here in our backyards. We see evil all around us. But I want you to know this: if you have the ability to believe in yourself and to believe in a higher power, whether it be God or whether it be the universe, whatever you want to believe in, I'm not getting churchy here. You believe in what you want to believe in. But if you have faith in that and understand that everything that you want is going to come to you, but you yourself have to believe. Nobody else around you can help you to think how you want to think. You have to think how you want to think, but most importantly, believe in the thoughts that you think. Believe in the things that you imagine and the things that you dream about. Is anybody here ever had a dream that was so big, but you told yourself, man, there's no way I could do that? Have y'all? Guess what? The thoughts that you have just suppressed has come from that higher power that's letting you know you have the ability to do that. But yet you suppress it and you don't have faith in the fact that you don't think that you can get there. But I want you to know is this: you have the ability to become exactly what you just think about, but you have to use the principles that I just told you to get there. Think bigger, think higher, and I promise you, one day y'all gonna be sitting up and you're gonna look back over your life and y'all gonna say, man, I'm so glad that I did that, because all the people that told me that I couldn't, all the people that was around me that literally did not move because they didn't have the principles are going to be stuck. And you're going to look back and you're going to say, man, I'm so glad that I listened to that dude. Even though it was super early in the morning and I didn't want to listen to him, I'm glad I did, because he told me exactly what I needed to do. And I've been able to achieve that. All right. So, you know, I don't want to, continue anymore because I'm giving you exactly what you need. And listen, I could be out here all day, but I got work to do as well. But I want to say right now, is this. Again, I've come from different parts of my life where I probably didn't even imagine that I'll be here right now. But I've been able to learn from other individuals who have gone a lot farther in life, and I'm learning from them. So what I want y'all to do today is to grab a mentor, somebody that you can look up to. They don't have to be around you. They could be on YouTube. They can be, on Instagram. But follow the individuals who are making an impact in this world. Grab onto their coattail and learn as much as you possibly can, all right? Because you can have everything that you want, but you got to use what I just told you today in order to achieve it, all right? So, hey, my name is Terrence. Listen, if y'all have any questions for me, go ahead and shoot them out. I'd love to answer them. Listen, don't be shy in this either. I want everybody to ask a question. That way I can help y'all to move forward. Go ahead, my man. You got all the questions.
I was thinking about this. Me and my brother and my older cousin that's in the service, we was all talking about where can I get stationed at when I joined the service, and I was planning on being close to home, but not too close.
Okay. And where is home for you? Right there in Cincinnati?
Yeah, but my brother in Tennessee, but he ain't that too far away from me.
So you gotta think about this right now. If you want to go to the Air Force, it's only a couple Air Force bases in Ohio, right? I think it's was it Pat Fort in Dayton, something like that. But the thing about this is this: a lot of times when you join the military, especially as enlisted, you don't get an option where you go. They tell you where to go. Are you ready for that?
I mean, no, but it's worth it doing and serving the country, yeah.
It's worth it, but a lot of times, again, you may get in that position and you may be away from home. How long have you been away from home for more than a year before?
No.
Now think about this. How would you react in a situation like that when now you got time, freedom, you got money, but you away from home? What do you think your behavior would be?
I don't know. I feel like I'd be depressed because I ain't around my sisters and nephews.
So think about this now. You have to realize that if that's going to be a depressing situation for you, what can you do in order to strengthen yourself? You got 2 years, a year and a half until you can even make that decision to go. But if you think about, oh man, I'm going to be depressed, instead of thinking depressed, you need to think, man, I'm about to get this money and help my family to survive. I don't care if I'm gone for 2 to 3 years. I'm working, I'm becoming a great citizen, and one more importantly, I'm taking care of my mom. So depression is homelessness. Depression is you have nowhere to go. You don't know where your next meal is from. That's depression. But right now you had the opportunity to move and to ascend to a new vibration. So start thinking like that. Got me? All right, cool. Who else got a question? Come on, come on, come on. I know y'all got questions for me. Let's get it. Don't be afraid.
I got one more for everybody else.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go.
Do they got sports in the service?
Man, they got everything you want. They got national teams, wrestling, basketball. They got flag football. Of course, you can't do tackle because that's an expensive game, but really anything you want. Y'all got questions about college? Y'all got questions? What y'all got? Come on. Go ahead.
Go ahead, William.
What's the best college to go to for nursing?
For what?
Nursing?
Now, I'm not a nurse. But I think I would say do your research on that, because if I tell you a college that I like, I'm just gonna say Ohio State because that's one of my favorite colleges. But I'm pretty sure they probably don't have the best nursing program in the nation. So if you want to become a nurse, start doing the research every single day until you find exactly where you want to go. Now, you want to become a nurse, right? That's what it seems like. So in order to become a nurse, I need you to get with other nurses. Do you know any other nurses?
My mom.
Get with her, and then y'all can start researching exactly where you want to go. But now, Aaliyah, this is what I want you to do. You find the best school for nursing, and then you write it down on your bathroom mirror, or you write it down on your phone, and every single day and morning, I want you to think, I am going to go to this school. Right now, you're probably thinking like, it's no way I can afford it, or there's no way I'm gonna be able to get in there, whatever your situation is. I don't want you to believe that. I want you to believe this one thing. And you say, I am going to, and then you write the university. Make that a habit of where you hear it every single day. And guess what, Aaliyah? I promise you, if you truly believe it and you work towards it and you really believe what you just said, I guarantee you'll go there. You trust me on that? Cool. All right, go ahead again, my brother.
Do you know what's that thing called? You gotta be it's something that's in the army, but it's a police where you be stationed on the army base.
Yeah, and we call them MPs, military police.
What do I have to do that?
What do you have to do that? One, you gotta have a clean record. You know, you gotta be a clean individual. You gotta be somebody who's trustworthy to have a weapon, because again, they're giving you the ability to take somebody's life with a gun. So you gotta go through a lot of different trainings for guns. You gotta go through a lot of different training for health and servicing. But more importantly, you need to have your mindset right. You gotta have your mindset right in order to get there. Hey, matter of fact, I know a couple recruiters in Cincinnati. I'm gonna make sure I shoot the information over to Jason and he'll get it to you, all right? How old are you?
20.
20? Listen, bro, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I know some 20-year-olds that come into the military and they have great success. I'm talking about they got their bills paid, they got their own cars. Most of them get Challengers and Chargers, but regardless. But what I want to tell you is this. There's a lot of individuals that come into the military and they also leave within the first year because they don't know how to take orders and directions. How are you when it comes to orders and directions?
I mean, me and my big brother already talked about that. He said they gonna be yelling out in my face, so we was gonna practice.
Yeah. So how do you think you'll react in that situation?
I mean, I feel like I'm probably trying to get mad, but at the same time, I'm trying to hold it back and just take it out on something else instead of on the sergeant.
Think about it like this, man. You a man, right? You somebody who probably stand on his own 2 feet. You seem like a tough guy, am I right? This is what I want you to know. Just because a man yell in your face don't make you anything less than what you are, unless you believe it to be. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Nobody can tell you something and have you to think a way that you have the ability to change that. So if somebody's yelling in your ear and you want to hear it, you can tune it out and you can change your thoughts and your vibration to focus on what you want. So if somebody's yelling at you, a sergeant, and he's telling you to do it a different way, take exactly what he's saying and do it the way that he's asking in order for him to go about his other way. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I went through an entire 5 years in the military. I never got yelled at once. And you don't want to know why? I'm going to give y'all 3 more tips here. It's 3 things that you need, and if you really want to be able to set yourself apart from the other people around you. 1, you got to be sharp as a tack. I'm talking about literally nobody can be able to tell you nothing. You got to be sharp as a tack, okay? You also have to be enthusiastic. You got to know exactly what you want to have. You got to have so much energy about you that you are enthusiastic about it. I'm talking about, like, people see you, they like, okay, he's sharp. Man, what this energy about him, it's something about him. And then the third one is you literally have to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm talking about like LeBron James on the court. Man, you can't even say LeBron no more. He old now. But what I'm saying is this. You got to be able to be unstoppable at what you want. Okay? Got me on that? Cool. What other questions we got? Go ahead.
Sorry, I have one. Let me think for a second.
Take your time. I'm on y'all time. So what class are y'all in right now? Y'all got more classes after this?
Well, we just stay in the same classroom all day.
Okay, cool. Cool. So y'all still got some more learning to do. I want to make sure y'all get y'all learning in. What other questions we got? Jason, what you got for me, man? Jason, and what's your teacher's name?
Miss Mormon.
Oh, that's pretty dope. I like that. I like that. That's just. I like that. Who drew that?
Right here.
Fire. You gonna be an artist one day, huh?
Well, that's what I was about to ask, but then I lost the question.
Go ahead. Think about it. You want to be an artist. What type of artist you want to be? Sketch artist?
I don't know.
You don't know. So this is another thing. If you don't know what you want to be, you need to really dig in and ask the people that are around you what you're good at. So if you ask the people that's trusted around you, I'm talking about like they got your best interest at heart, and you say, what am I good at? They're going to tell you what your gifts are. And if they're your friends and they don't know what your gifts are, then you need to get some new friends, all right? But if you ask them and they say, man, you're a great artist, you're a sketch artist, you're whatever you're good at, start to focus in and get with the people that's learning that same thing, all right? Cool. Wait, I don't want to take up too much more of y'all time. I want to say I appreciate y'all for letting me speak to y'all, give y'all these different words of encouragement. I'm telling y'all right now, again, I'm in a position on my life where I've been able to, you know, ascend from, I would say, poverty to now going towards more higher in-depth goals. But if y'all use the things that I've taught y'all today, I guarantee you that you'll look up a couple months, couple years from now, and y'all gonna say, man, I'm so glad that I was able to use these principles, all right? Again, hey, if y'all need any more encouragement, y'all can always go to my YouTube channel. I drop videos on there weekly. It's cultural notoriety, okay? I send all the information over to Jason. That way he can get it, but it's cultural notoriety on YouTube and Instagram, okay? Hey, Jason, man, I want to say thank you again for letting me come on and speak to your classroom. And what's the teacher's name again?
Mormon.
It's Miss Mormon.
Miss Mormon, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. Hey, let me get a hand clap. Did y'all learn something today? I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all so much. All right, take care.
Bye, guys.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. There we have it. Man, I see the glare might be messing up my video, but there we have it. Another video, another opportunity, man. And now it's just moving on to the next one. More and more and more and more schools, more and more students need to hear this information. I'm ready to go. I just hope y'all ready to go.